Hi guys and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland Career Mode Season 2, and today is the day, it's the first game of the season which I'm absolutely buzzing for. I'm so relieved that football is finally back in this series because we haven't had a game in so long. So in this episode we are going to play Stoke and Spurs. Normally I would get 3 games into an episode, we'd play 2 games and then simulate one. But I'm actually quite time restricted today. I wouldn't have been, but FIFA decided to update and it took a lot longer than I thought. But let's get straight into it and straight into the action. In the last episode, you guys decided on a formation for me, and as you can see, it was a tie between 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3. So it's kind of left to me to make the decision there. And what I have gone for is the 4-3-3. And I'll tell you why, just really quickly. It is because we have just bought so many central-minded midfielders, and to accommodate that, we will probably need 3 in midfield. And against the likes of Stoke, it'd be good to crowd that midfield as much as possible because they're a very physical team. But just before we do get into it, I would like to wish a very happy birthday to one of our subscribers. He is 21 today, and he goes by the name of David Davies. I was actually going to announce his name in a Welsh accent, but I'm really bad at that accent. I could try. David Davies. Is that any good? Or is it somehow offensive? I do apologise. But yeah, so happy birthday, mate. I hope you have a good one. Get absolutely smashed. So, to the important stuff. This is the way we are lining up against Stoke away from home. We have Leno in goal. Henry on the left of defence. Upamecano and Twansby partnering in the middle. Alexander-Arnold on the right of defence, and as the 3 midfielders, I have gone for Mvia and Dong and Winks. I was going to put Catamol there, but then I thought that's a little bit too defensive, which could have possibly been a smarter thing to do considering it is our first game in the Prem. But I do want to test out Winks as well. He's got a bit more of an attacking mind. And Dong in the middle of that 3 with Mvia, who is finally back. In fact, sorry, I'll swap Mvia and Dong, because Mvia's got a little bit more strength and a bit more aggression as well, so he can be right in the centre of that midfield 3. So Ndong is now on that side of the 3. Sinclair on the left, Calvert-Lewin up top with Charlie Masonda, who is also making his debut today, on the right. Let's get this started. I can't wait. Come on! Bear in mind as well, guys, that this is the first game I have played since the last game of last season, because every single game I played on the entirety of FIFA 18 I've recorded for this series. It's the only time I get to play FIFA really, so I'm getting excuses in already just in case we get battered. Come on, lads. And it is raining at Stoke. It's going to be a difficult game, this one. They've got some good quality players. Our first game back in the Premier League. Come on, boys. It's been a pretty scrappy opening 10 minutes to the game. We've held the ball really well so far, and they've offered very little going forward, but neither have we. Calvert-Lewin in the box on the volley, and it's looped over the bar, and that is the first chance of the game for either team. It's not a bad chance as well. Decent build-up play on the volley, and he's looped it over the bar. And Ndong gives away a free kick. This is where we really messed up last season several times, defending set pieces, and this one's not looking great either, but we do manage to get it away. Can we counter? Now here is Masonda on the counter, you little beast. Someone needs to help him in the box. Get it in! Oh, it was actually a really good challenge, to be fair. I was just going to moan for a penalty, but it was a very good challenge. Get it in. Anyone get your head on it. Cleared away. As far as Ndong on the turn. Ndong! And it's a good save from Jack Butland. Our game plan is really working at the moment, guys, in the sense that Stoke aren't seeing too much of the ball. The second they get into our midfield 3, they lose it immediately. But here is Ndong with an effort, and it's been dragged wide. But they are really limiting us to long shots and speculative efforts. Get it away, get it away! Oh no! And it's... oh, thank God. I was just about to say it's 1-0. It's Stoke's first chance of the game, and it's without a doubt the best chance of the game so far. It's actually a save from Leno. That was a brilliant save. It's another corner to Stoke in the dying moments of this first half. Get it away, boys. Oh, it's a very good chance for Stoke. Again, we seem very vulnerable at set pieces. We just seem to leave our man. But other than that, the performance has been really, really good. They haven't shown anything apart from those couple of chances at the end of the first half, and we've dominated play. It's just creating clear-cut chances for us at the minute, which is proving to be a little bit of an issue. But we'll keep on going, and hopefully we find a way in front. Go on, Lewin. Have a crack, son! And it's another speculative effort that's drifted straight into the arms of Butland. Go on, and Dong. Have a crack, son! And it's another one that's gone straight to the keeper. And again, well played. He needs support. There's not too much of it. Can he get it in? He can! Surely! And Dong has smashed it over the bar. What a chance that was to go 1-0 up. They've managed to work a bit of space now in and around the area. Well played. Get it away. Here's Lewin breaking down this side. Great turn of pace. Can he find his man? Surely! Surely! What a save by the keeper. What a chance that was for Sinclair. Oh, that should have been 1-0. I am going to bring some subs on now. Solanke, I'm going to give him his first chance for the club. I'm also going to give Hoylett a chance on this left-hand side because we haven't tested him out yet. Central midfield-wise, I think we're doing really well, and I don't want to change it so far. So Hoylett and Solanke will be coming on. Oh, and they've played a nice bit of football here, Stoke. And thank God they've messed that one up. Brilliant football from Stoke there, it has to be said. Here is Harry Winks. Harry Winks with the effort. Oh, it's gone just wide of goal. Get it away. Headed. Good save by Leno. Saunders making a nuisance of himself. Down the side. Is it a penalty? Surely, ref. He's giving it. It's a penalty in the 90th minute to us. Come on, boys. Let's not get too excited, because we could make a mess of this. Who's going to take it? It was a poor challenge. It's Solanke who was on the ball at the minute, but who's got the best penalty taken? It is Solanke. Can he get himself a goal on his debut? Solanke, come on, son. Oh, and it's been saved. It's been saved. Oh my God. It's finished 0-0. Absolute heartbreak right at the end. We were given a glimmer of hope, and Solanke is the villain. Oh my God. All in all, it was actually a really, really good performance from the lads. That penalty would have just topped it off. You can see by the stats we had more than enough chances to win our return to the Premier League. It just wasn't to be. They had a few very good chances as well. So 0-0 is probably fair. But with that penalty at the end, that is just gut-wrenching. Oh guys, and we have received a transfer offer for Paddy McNair, which is something I was just about to say to you guys as well, that the only players we are willing to sell at the moment are obviously the two goalkeepers, Mika and Sturjek, as well as McNair and McManaman, and then we could try and build a little bit of money up to get a really, really decent centre-back as well. So I will negotiate this and I will tell you how it went in a minute. They've offered 7.7. I'll try and get a bit more. Okay, so I've managed to get 9.3 million for McNair. So if that goes well, then we will have a little bit more money to play with, even more. I thought we were done with transfers, to be fair with you. We'll be able to get ourselves another centre-back, and maybe even a decent quality one as well. But I don't know whether to hold out to see if anyone wants McManaman as well. So we might have about 10 million to spend on a really good defender. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and we've just received a transfer offer for Mark Wilson from Derby as well. We could end up getting a really decent defender. I'll try and get that up a tiny, tiny bit as well, and I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so we've settled on a 3.5 million deal for Mark Wilson, which is really good as well. So we could potentially get about 12 million, 12, 13 million for both Mark Wilson and McNair, and they'll probably end up giving us about 9 or 10 million for that. And then if we manage to get rid of McManaman as well, we could be looking at about 12 million or something like that to spend on a decent centre-back, which I think is more than enough. So our next game of the season is our first Premier League game back at the Stadium of Light against Spurs. And if you can remember rightly, we actually played Spurs last season in the FA Cup semi-final, in which they knocked us out. So there's a little bit of revenge to be had here today, guys, even though it's going to be a very, very difficult task. So I've pretty much used the exact same team as the last game against Stoke, because I think it worked absolutely brilliantly, except I brought Catamol in instead of Winks. I know Winks will be against his old club, so that could have meant a little bit of something there, but I do just really want to crowd out that midfield with defensive-minded players, because even a 0-0 again would be brilliant against Spurs, because the goal for this season anyway is probably just to try and stay clear of the relegation zone. If anything better than that I deem a success. There's the team: Leno, Henry, Upamecano, Swansea, Arnold and Dong, Catamol and Villa, Masonda, Calvert-Lewin and Sinclair. Can we get a result against Spurs? I hope so. Come on. And here we are, boys, back at the beautiful stadium, also known as the Stadium of Light. Spurs are the visitors. This is going to be a huge test to see how far this team has come. Come on, lads. Go on, son. Lewin with the effort, and it's a very good save from Vorm. Here is Villa again with the effort, and it's been smashed over the bar. Well in, Masonda coming down the right hand side. Can he get it in? It's not a bad ball, and headed away for a corner. It's a very good ball over the top for Masonda. He tries to knock it on for Lewin. Can he get there first? He can, but it's a very good save by Vorm. Here is Ndong, who's coming forward now. Here is Ndong. Have a crack, son. Have a crack. What a save again by Vorm. We're knocking on the door at the minute. Headed away. As far as Upamecano, who seems to be lingering on the edge of the box all the time. But it sails straight through, and it looks like we do have an injury, and it looks like it's going to be Lewin as well. He's rolling around on the floor. We can't afford any more injuries, really. But now here is Lewin, who's broke forward. Comes inside. Lewin, surely. Referee! Oh, I can't believe he's not give that. And there goes half-time whistle, guys. It's been very, very frustrating so far. It looks like I'm going to have to bring Lewin off as well. And he's been very, very good. But he's limping around and he looks very uncomfortable on the ball as well through it because of his injury. So it looks like I'm going to have to bring someone on. I don't want to make his injury any worse. We can't afford any more. And I'm actually going to bring Isaac on for him. Give him a shout rather than Solanke. Let's hope he can do the business, because we've been very good in this first half. We've limited them to pretty much no chances, really. Come on, Masonda. Come on, Masonda. Bombing down the right-hand side. It's a foot race now. Nicely done. Gets it in. Anyone get your head on it? Cleared away. As far as Catamol, and that's a poor pass, Cats. They're breaking down with Nkudu on the left-hand side. And luckily, the cross sails over. The break-in now after Henry lost the ball on the left-hand side. Here is Bellarabi, who has space and pace. Pulls it back to Wanyama. Get it away, get it away. It's fell to him nicely, and it is 1-0 to Spurs. There was not too much we could have done about it. Tried to break forward with Henry, who lost out, and then they punished us big time, and that is what can happen in the Premier League. We could get away with it every now and then in the Championship, but not in this league. Good football, and Leno is beating at his near post. Oh God, 1-0 Spurs. We've had so many nearly moments in the game with the odd chance here and there. The odd pass that just got mistimed. But now here is Cats on the edge of the box. Catamol drags it, and it's a good save from Vorm. Go on, have a crack, son. Blocked. Surely, Isaac. It is. It's 1-0. It fell to Isaac in the middle of the box, and he smashed it hard and low. Pass form. We are not going down against Spurs again after what they did to us in the semi-final of the FA Cup last season. We weren't having it again. It was Villa's strike that was blocked. It fell straight into the path of Isaac. And it is 1-1 at the Stadium of Light. Come on, boys. Now, I am going to move Masonda over to the left because I haven't really seen too much of Sinclair. And I'm going to bring Sinclair off and bring Harrison on to give him a go. I will also bring Ronaldo Vieira on for Ndong, just to freshen things up in midfield for the last 10 minutes. Now, here is Jack Harrison straight away coming down this right-hand side. Can he make anything of it? It's still going. It's still Harrison. Can he get it across goal? And he's got a corner. Harrison again, whips a ball into the back post. Oh, they've broken numbers now. Spurs with Bellarabi, and he's beat Upamecano. He's been dragged out way wide. It's a good save from Leno. Ball over the top for Isaac. He has managed to get his touch. Isaac, oh, the touch is poor. Oh, It's a good save. What a chance that was. And there is the full-time whistle. 1-1. I do feel slightly annoyed with that because I think we did deserve to win. But if you offered me a 1-1 draw against Spurs before the game started, I probably would have took it. Isaac has saved the day, as he did plenty of times last season as a super sub. But look at those stats. 10 shots to 2. I know stats don't mean everything, but it just shows how well we are playing against Premier League opposition. And let's just check the severity of Lewin's injury. Hopefully it's not massive. It's 3 weeks, which isn't great, but it's better than 3 months. So I'll take that. So that will be the end of the episode, guys. And the next episode is going to be massive because I've just noticed something. Yes, we have a game against Portsmouth in the Cup. That's a pretty big game. But look what follows. It is the Tyne-Way derby, which I am absolutely buzzing for. And straight after that, we've got the derby against Middlesbrough as well. So it is going to be an episode of derbies. Also, guys, can you just let me know how you want these episodes to go down? Shall we do it the same as we did in the Championship by playing 2 games and simulating 1 game? Or is there a different way you want me to do it? Just let me know, guys. So if you did enjoy the episode, guys, please smash that like button. Subscribe to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army and to keep up to date with future videos. Also follow my Instagram so then you can keep up to date with when videos are coming out so you get updated a lot earlier. The links are in the description below. So for now, you take care and stay jammy.